Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So let's get straight down to business. If you guys are planning your Orlando holiday, it can be expensive, especially going to the Disney parks and Universal. So I've got some great money saving tips just for you. It's a quick disclaimer, these tips are aimed more to UK travellers, but I still think they're really great tips for anyone else looking to go. And this brings me on to tip number 1. So before you go on an Orlando holiday, you've got to think about your flights, your accommodation and your tickets. You may be looking at doing it for an agent or all by yourself. So on a personal level, I would probably go for a travel agent just because everything is done for you, it's more secure, it's easy. As soon as you booked your holiday, they do everything for you, so there's no more worries. So who do you go for? There's loads of big companies out there, so Thomas Cook, Virgin, TUI. It can get a bit confusing. However, I found a travel agent company called Genie. They've been consistently cheap compared to other big companies. Just a disclaimer, they're not sponsoring this video, they're just the cheapest. Wow, one of them maybe. So to give you an example, me and my partner went to Orlando last year through Thomas Cook and it cost us around $1,250 per person for 2 weeks, and that was just for flights and accommodation. Whereas this year we're going with Genie and it's costing us around $1,450 for the both of us. It's a similar flight, a similar hotel, and as you can see, it's like half the price. So that was tip number 1. Make sure you go and shop around for your holiday packages, which brings us on to tip number 2. So we briefly mentioned accommodation, and that brings us to the age-old question of, do you stay on property or off property? As this is a money saving tip video, I would recommend staying off property. So not just off property anywhere, off property in iDrive, and I'll tell you why. So to put it into perspective, last year we stayed in Kissimmee and we were ages away from the parks, and all we had by us was an IHOP and a McDonald's. So everything was really far away, we had to get Ubers everywhere, and it did cost us a lot more money. So you want to stay on iDrive because you're surrounded by lots of different restaurants, bars and supermarkets. Whereas if you're staying at Disney, unless you want to get an Uber outside of the parks to other restaurants, you're stuck with the resort restaurants. So I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it's expensive. So that was tip number 2, staying off property. On to tip number 3. Woohoo! So tip number 3 is all about transportation. Now you're staying off property, but how do you get onto property? You can take buses, taxis, Ubers, rent a car, you can even ride a magic carpet if you want to. So the cheapest way we found is that if your hotel offers it, use the free shuttle buses they provide to the parks. However, this isn't the most convenient way to get to the parks. For example, if you want to get there a rope drop, or if you want to have a lie-in, or you don't like buses in general, you'll want to look for an alternative way to get to the parks. So what's the second cheapest way you can get to the park, I hear you ask? So what we've suggested is what we used for our last holiday is using Uber. Now we've made another whole video about Uber, which I'll put up here somewhere, which you can have another look at. So it goes more in depth to Uber and how to use it and the app as well if you're not sure. So to cut a long story short, Uber is a ride-sharing service, basically like a taxi, but cheaper compared to the other taxis in Orlando. So this brings us on to tip number 4.
Alright!
Food. So we all know Disney is filled with great snacks and food and drink. However, not always the cheapest. So last year we went to Walmart and we bought lots of snacks, crisps, drinks, and took them into the parks instead of having pricey lunches. You're more than allowed to do this, they don't have a problem with it at all, as long as you're not bringing in like big crates of beer or something. So this allowed us to miss breakfast or lunch, and it saved us around $30 a day. So those are my great money saving tips just for you. If you like the video, then please like and subscribe down below, and if I've left anything out or if you've got any more comments, please put them in the comment section below. Until next time guys, we'll see you soon. Bye!